Let's talk about why Stone Cold Steve Austin is not the GOAT. Let me talk to you. Alright, man, listen, man. Alright, man, check this out, man. Listen. So, I keep seeing people talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin is the GOAT, but really, a lot of people that saying that are like old heads, you know, that are, oh my god, Attitude Era was the greatest era of wrestling. Oh my god, the Attitude Era. Nah, bro, it ain't even all that, bro. I talked about this a little bit in my last video, the Let's Talk About WWE Fastlane 2023. I talked about it a little bit there. But yeah, man, here we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. So check this out. Overall, Stone Cold was just a moment. He was a moment. That was it. How long was he in his prime for? Like what? 4 or 5 years or something like that? And I think he got injured like halfway or something too on top of that. He was a 6-time WWE champ and a 2-time Intercontinental champ. That is nothing compared to Randy Orton's title reigns, to John Cena's title reigns, to Brock Lesnar's title reigns, or Ric Flair's title reigns, even Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold was like from really like the late 90s to early 2000s. But if we're gonna be honest, if we think about the 90s of WWE, it's Shawn Michaels. When you think about the 2000s, John Cena. Like I said, Stone Cold's momentum, okay, yeah, he don't get me wrong, he did his thing, but it was short. Let's not forget, he was also stunning Steve Austin. Whatever happened to that guy? Yeesh. And on top of that, bro, Stone Cold was a bad wrestler. Well, I don't know if I say bad. Man, yeah, I will say bad. Yeah, he was a bad wrestler, bro. All he ever did was just punch, kick, stomp. That's all he did. Stone Cold didn't have no real wrestling skills, bro. He was kind of a fan favorite for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, he was a beer drinker and give me a hell yeah. I mean, he was a good character, but what else did he do though? And honestly, bro, if we really want to think about it, if what they say is true, Buddy is probably a narcissist, because they said that when it was Brock Lesnar's time, when Brock Lesnar was a rookie, he just got to the WWE. They said it was supposed to be Brock versus Stone Cold in like a tournament, and Stone Cold refused to lose, and that's why he ended up like leaving or whatever. And if that is true, then Stone Cold should be disqualified, because honestly, being a WWE superstar is gonna be a point in time where you're gonna have to step down, and you're gonna have to let whoever got momentum, it's time to let them shine. All the superstars have done it, from Randy Orton, like I said, John Cena, Triple H, Shawn, Ric Flair, even Brock, like even who else? Batista, Edge. And the list goes on, honestly. But every superstar has to do that at one point in time. So the fact that Stone Cold was not willing to do that, that says something about it. Oh, The Miz is another one too, yeah. Like, The Miz got my respect more than anybody else in the WWE right now. But yeah, man, I don't think he's the GOAT or anything. I'd probably put him like maybe top 20. I think Stone Cold would be top 20, but I wouldn't even put him top 5, to be honest. My top 5, if you personally ask me, from 5 to 1, Randy Orton, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, and then Brock Lesnar. Now, I think Brock Lesnar is the GOAT. I don't know if we make another video for that or should I put it in this one. But yeah, if you say anybody out of those 5 is the GOAT, I won't really argue with you on that. I personally say Brock Lesnar, but any of those 5 can make a great conversation for why they're the GOAT. Randy Orton. There's no other WWE superstar that has had a greater longevity career than Randy Orton has. John Cena, because there's no other superstar that done more for wrestling than John Cena. Shawn Michaels is the greatest in-ring superstar wrestler of all time. The greatest in-ring. Ric Flair, biggest popularity. And Brock Lesnar, the most dominant of all time. And not only that, the man, when he went to UFC, he took a big risk. But, you know, like I said, that could probably be another video. And I don't know, if you ask me, I think Stone Cold, his head was too far up his ass. Like, you know, he got too big for his bridges. He had too much dip on his chip. Like, he got too caught up in Stone Cold and like, what is his real name? Yeah, he got too much caught up in Stone Cold and damn near forgot who Steven James Anderson was. Yeah, man, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of Stone Cold. Like, he thought he was bigger than the program, man, and nobody's bigger than the program, you know? And then, like, him also saying stuff like, oh, if you're not in this business to be world champion, then you shouldn't be here. I think everybody, I'm pretty sure wants to be world champion, but like I said, everybody kind of has to, you kind of have to like take turns with it a little bit, let somebody else get their shine. It's not always going to be about you. And honestly, WWE is really not even about winning or losing necessarily. It's just going out there and putting on a show and competing and putting your body on the line for the crowd's entertainment. Like, that's really the main focus. It's not about you being world champion. It's about entertaining the crowd. You know what I mean? And I think Stone Cold kind of got lost in it. And we could even talk about the Attitude Era. Everybody's saying, oh, the Attitude Era was the best era of wrestling and blah, 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 blah. Nah, if we're gonna be honest, I'd probably lean more towards the Ruthless Aggression era. But honestly, real talk, bro, like, every era of wrestling, like, the next era is usually gonna be the best era, bro. Like, as wrestling goes on, it gets better over time in general. Like, the matches get better. Like, think about it. Back in the 70s, Jake the Snake Roberts was hitting a DDT as his finisher move. Like, you look at that now, like, bro, like, that's a regular move. Like, what? Somebody had a drop kick as a finisher too. What's the Chinese dude? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Yeah, he had a what was it? A diving cross body. Like, a lot of the finisher moves in the 70s are pretty much regular moves now. You know what I'm saying? So like, wrestling in general is just gonna progress. So to say the Attitude Era, I mean, I will say this. During the Attitude Era, they did have, like, I think they had better character development than they do now. I think like a lot of characters did have their own lanes. Like the Chinese dudes, indeed, you had the right to censor. I remember the Godfather, all aboard the whole train. You had the Scotty 2 Hotty, like them doing the worm, like Chris Jericho, The Rock. Yeah, like a lot of characters like had their own lane, you know what I'm saying, and which was cool and all of that. But I'm sorry, bro, but if you're somebody who, and I'm not talking to people that just watch wrestling back in the day and don't watch it now, because honestly, your opinion is damn near irrelevant. Like, I was watching wrestling back then and I still watch it to this day now. And for those people that are like me, we can all honestly admit that wrestling, if you look back at wrestling back in the Attitude Era and compared to now, wrestling back then was really boring. Like, just the matches. I don't know, and a lot of these Attitude Era people, like, they just have a hard time letting go of the past, honestly. Like, wrestling is not going to be the same as it once was, bruh. Like, come on. This world isn't even the same as it was back then, so how you going to expect wrestling to be the same? And currently, we're in 2023. John Cena is still showing up and still performing and doing his thing. Randy Orton, he injured, but when he come back, you know what I'm saying? What has Stone Cold done for the WWE in the past, what, how long? Like, I think he came back that one time and like gave one of the New Day guys a stunner. And what else did he do? Like, I don't even remember him for real. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Stone Cold was just a moment, bro. Like, I get, yeah, he had the beer drinking, but overall, just a moment. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. I done talked to ya. Now you talk to me. Boom!